Alright. Osiris Lord here. The Lord loves you. Make sure you join my Discord. I got a Discord now, y'all. And I got TikTok. Anyway, thank the Lord on Instagram. Other way. So you can see on the screen, 60 Days In. This is Darius from 60 Days In. I forgot what season. He's just basically going to talk about how 60 Days In basically has been pretty much putting people in danger because they've been frying their operation, and everybody kind of just like knows this is 60 days in, especially all the inmates and things like that. So again, LourdesGetShot.com, LourdesGetShot.nyc. I thank the Lord on Instagram. The Lord loves you on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and TikTok. Yes, it's a lot to say. So we're gonna run the video now.
What's up, guys? My name is Dante. You might know me from Darius from season 7 of 60 Days In. The fact that they're still doing 60 Days In blows my mind. They're on season 9 right now, and they're about to get ready to film season 10. And that is crazy to me because 60 Days In exposed themselves. Anybody who decides to go on that show moving forward, they might be in some real trouble, man, because inmates aren't stupid no more. They know about the show. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. And the fact that they actually showed you the jail cameras in this last season, they exposed themselves. So anytime an inmate decides to be in a cell and they look up and they see a camera pointing down at them and they see that black camera, they know it's 60 Days In. They literally showed the cameras that they use in this last season. And not only that, man, those guards are not dumb. In my season of 60 Days In, we basically got set up because there was a guard who was on season 4 of 60 Days In, and he was in our season 2.
The only thing that you really have to understand is that you put your plug in on the master, you hit a button, and it goes.
He had to have known all the participants, and you think that dude didn't go talk?
What's going on here, man?
And tell other people he was working. Talk and tell other people he was working at the same jail that we were at, and the few seasons earlier, like I said, he was working at the jail right down the street where they filmed 60 Days In. So Atlanta is huge. So it is realistic that people go get a job at another jail. But the fact that that dude was there and he was a part of the show previously, and then he was a part of this show too. Come on, man. It's like they're setting us up for failure. So once the guards know, like this current season, they just exposed how the guards knew which inmate was part of the show because they start doing their own research. They're not dumb. Majority of the inmates from 60 Days In, all of them are pretty much from out of town. So when you know all these other random inmates are from out of town, there's cameras in the jail, they're going to put 2 and 2 together. It's 60 Days In. People aren't slow. Like I said, when I was back there in my season 7, people were questioning who was a participant, who wasn't a participant. Some people actually believed it was a different show or a different documentary, but a lot of people knew it was 60 Days In. They're not no slow leaks, man. People just didn't really care, and they really didn't want to run up their time. And I always go back to that's the only reason 60 Days In will be in jails and never in prison, because in prison, yeah, people already know the time. They know exactly how much time they're dealing with. Some people have life sentences. They ain't going for no cameras in their privacy when they're just trying to do their bid, man. Jail can get away with it because these people just don't know their bid yet, so they really don't want to get in any more trouble. But just imagine you're in prison, there's a camera there, some random other inmates are coming from out of town and always in your business, always trying to see what you got going on. People will put 2 and 2 together. If I
always
knew
wonder how
majority of the participants on my season, other inmates can put it together too, man. Ain't no slow leaks out there no more. And let's just be honest, like what else can they really do with all of these seasons of 60 Days In? Like what can season 10 really be about? I mean, inmates going to jail, inmates finding out what the jail's about. But if you watch every single season of 60 Days In, we already know what jail's about. It's about bad food. They don't clean the jails. The guards treat you like crap. They give females feminine products not as often as they need. Like jail is jail. Every jail is basically the same, man. Some jails are better than others. Some jails are worse than others. But jail is jail, man. You don't get no rec time. The guards treat you like you're less than society. Hell, society treats you like less than society. So why would you think that guards or anybody else would treat you any differently? But man, 60 days in, it annoys me, man. I just don't like the show because they're not trying to do no good for nobody, man. So it's just like the show is basically pointless and they're putting people in danger, like for real, for real. Somebody's gonna run across the right inmate and they're gonna find out they're a part of the show and somebody's gonna get hurt, man. Especially if you see like these past few seasons, it seems like some of the participants are picking on some of the inmates. It's like, man, y'all know like some of these inmates are really about that life. Like you're gonna run across one of them, man. And it's not going to be a good thing. People are signing these NDAs because we have to sign an NDA before we even go on the show. So basically, if anything happens to us while we're back there, 6 days in the company, they're not liable because we signed that piece of paper. And it seems like they want something to happen just because of how they expose everything in this past season, how they actually operate, how they go in the jail 3 months earlier, so you really can't gauge who the participants are. But they just really told you all of their secrets. Like, what? That's crazy. The only way I can see them doing that is if season 10, the one that they're about to do, will be their last season. And I firmly believe, I could be wrong, I don't have any inside information with this, but I do believe that season 10 is going to be the last season because the ratings are not what they used to be.
I'm back. I know when I eat, I don't be talking that much, but I was listening. Alright, so I really think that I really don't know how the show went past 2 seasons, to be completely honest. Especially, well, I guess the internet wasn't as... I don't know when it originally started, but I know for it to be 10 seasons, internet wasn't that big back in season 1 and 2, because I don't know when I found out or anybody really found out about the show. So I can understand the first 2 seasons going, but like by the time you get to season 5 and 6... pretty much everybody knows what's going on at this spot. So it's just kind of like, why is this show still going on? And do they not think that people are in danger? But like Mr. Dante said, people are definitely in danger. And honestly, that's pretty messed up. So I think that overall, I mean, he's not done. We still got a couple minutes, it seems like. But I just want to... I didn't talk, so I'm going to talk. I think that he is right when it comes to season 10 being the last season. Because it's like, times are different now, and people are not as forgiving as they may have once been, or when it comes to not being pranked, because you're not really being pranked, but it's like, bro, you got this guy in my cell. He's basically an informant, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's basically an informant. I'm in this, whatever. Y'all get the point of what I'm trying to say. So, season 10 has to be the last season. Otherwise, it's going to potentially start being, like, unaliving and stuff like that. If that hasn't already happened, to be completely honest with you. I've seen a couple of seasons, or episodes, rather, or highlights where people are just basically like, yo, I'm scared. This guy's really about to try to do something to me, and, like, it really looks like they're about to get something done to them. So let's just go back to it. That's my take on it so far after this 5 minutes. Here we go. Make sure you go
before the pandemic.
Visit Prison to Profit Life,
and even like
YouTube page.
The people that they get to go back there aren't the same, man. Like most of these participants, man, they're doing it for selfish reasons. They're trying to be in competition with each other. And I already made a whole video about that. And I don't want to go into all the details of why most of these participants who do the show now are clowns. But that's just my personal opinion, man. Most of these people are not doing it for the right reason. Not doing it for the right reason at all. The show's getting pretty much watered down. The fake drama bills that they're trying to do. Most of the inmate participants who go back there, they have attitude problems. Like they don't realize where they're about to go. Most people are going to tap out. They swear they're not going to tap out, but they get on there, and the hardest ones seem to be the ones that tap out the quickest. I don't know, man. It's just it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. And I just don't see it lasting too long, man. What do you guys think? Let me know if you agree with me or not. Like I said, I don't have any inside information about future seasons besides they are filming season 10 soon. I do know maybe 1 or 2 participants that they're trying to get to be on the season, but I will never expose them or say anything like that. But Yeah,
Apple version.
It's crazy to me, man. Season 10 is about to come out next year, obviously, but the fact that they're about to do season 10, it kind of it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, bro, they're gonna do what they gotta do, man.
Like, you've already exposed yourself, you've told on yourself, and now you're about to put more people in danger going in jail, man. Like, these people can't even take it now. So I don't know, man. That's just my little 2 cents. 60 days in, they expose themselves. These people go back in these jails and they keep playing with these people, man. They're going to run across the right inmate. I'm telling you, man. Inmates are not slow. They can guess who participants are. On my season, they was guessing who the participants were, except for me. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people suspected that I was a participant. It never came to me. But I definitely know there was other people who were actual participants that people suspected were participants that I had to talk off of. Like, no, they're not participant. No, they can't be. But people ain't dumb, man. People are not dumb. Not dumb. I guess the saying is true. They gonna F around and find out. But luckily, my season's done. I ain't got to worry about no more. I don't think I would ever do the show again. I know that people always ask that all the time. Like, would you ever do the show again? And I always say, yeah, maybe. But now, once I really understand what it's about, I probably wouldn't do the show, man, unless they pay me like 30 more grand than what they paid me last time. So
you said 30 more grand?
It's just, I'm not with the fakeness, to be honest, man. And it seems like the show is just for entertainment purposes. They're really not trying to make no changes, and that's just not what I'm about, 30 man. Bands? Like, my whole platform and everything that I'm about, I want to try to instill some kind of positivity or some kind of learning or some kind of education where I can show you, like, hey, this is how you can make some more money, or this is what you need to do in order to get debt free, or this is what the stock market's about. Like, I want to be able to talk about positivity and stuff like that, man. And, you know, 60 days in, they really don't care about no inmate. They don't care about the participants who go back there. They don't even care about their own cameraman, man, if I could be honest.
How much bread they really make in that? I'm really
It's all about that dollar
curious.
for them. And I think they have 10 seasons because they had to get to number 10. That's just what I think. They had like a 3 or 4 year contract when it came back, and the 10th season is the final one. I know a bunch of producers who was on that show who don't even do the show no more because of how fraudulent the show is. Like, people really thought 60 Days In was about change, and it's not, unfortunately.
I thought it was.
It's just entertainment. It's just another reality show. It is what it is. I'm about to do some interviews with some former participants from like other seasons. Somebody I'm really excited to do an interview with coming up soon is going to be Steffi. She was on season 4. Y'all may know her with like her and Jackie beef. They had their little beef. It wasn't even really a beef thing. It was like an editing thing. But
hold on, sorry, bro. He got a video right here. How much money is for going to 60 days in? But okay, so let's see. But it doesn't say. No one actually. According to production website, they are compensated around $3,000 per episode, which is not much. They pair on one episode. All right, so he got a video. We're gonna watch that video after.
We're going to get all the details from Steffi soon. So we're going to do an interview with her soon. So watch out for that. I'm probably going to try to see if I can get in touch with Jackie. Maybe we can do one together. And of course, we're going to have Carlos pop back up on here soon. So yeah, we're going to drop some more content, have some 60 Days In people on here. And then
careful, bro.
Also,
60 days in shit.
We're going to get back to just like regular content, man, that I was doing. Because your boy's back. And I will see you next video.
Oh, look, it's right there. It's right there. All right, I think I saw something I wanted to. 14 minutes. All right, this is right here.
So there's some of the areas where I'm seeing lines. My forehead lines. I got crow's feet right here.
They got
my frown lines.
I'm not even gonna say.
So what's going on, guys? There has been a lot of speculation about how much people make on 60 Days In.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you the truth, see exactly how much we made. I'm gonna break it all down for you. And please believe everybody did not get paid the same thing. We all got paid different prices. So I'm gonna break all that down for you in this video. So for you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Dante, but I was Darius on season 7 of 60 Days In.
Season 7.
I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I believe we were in Henry County. Yeah, that was the county. We were in Henry County Jail. So I'm an expert in knowing exactly how much we got paid. And I also keep in contact with like some former cast members. So we kind of discuss our pay, and we all know what we got paid, and it's basically the same thing. So the first misconception I'm going to go ahead and break is that we do not get paid $60,000 or $2,000 per episode or whatever you Googled or whatever you think you found. That is not true. I think I've seen like one that was kind of accurate, but everything else is false. All these news sites, websites, they don't know how much we get paid. So I'm going to break it down
like it makes sense
right now. Every single person that did 60 Days In, if you signed up, you got paid $5,000. Yes, $5,000.
Wait,
and I know some of you thinking
or
right now, $5,000, that's it? You went to jail for 60 days for $5,000?
Nah.
Yeah, some people do. Some people don't even make it to jail and they get the $5,000. I think there was a dude named Guillermo or whatever his name is. He went to the hotel, didn't even make it to the jail, and he got paid $5,000. That's all he got paid.
Wow.
He didn't get paid no more, because what you don't know is once you go in the jail, you actually get paid while you're in the jail. $5,000 is just a sign-on bonus. It's pretty much them saying thank you for being chosen, that we chose, or thank you for us choosing you, or thank you for wanting to be selected to join 60 Days In. So that's what that initial $5,000 is for. After you get that initial $5,000, and once you actually go in the jail, you start getting paid every single week. And that weekly paycheck, I believe, was like $1,800, and that is after taxes. That's exactly what I was bringing home. I actually netted 18 and some change. I believe it was like 18.6 and some change or something like that. I'm not sure, but every single week that I was locked up. Now, that's what you get paid while you're locked up. And they also give you money on your canteen, which is a few $100s. And then after you leave the jail, you get one big bonus. And it's pretty much like however much time you spent in jail,
60 divided by
times
7
a certain amount, and that's what they'll give you.
$1,800.
Could be up to $10,000. So
15
just think about it like that. If you last the entire 60 days, you might be getting the $10,000 at the end too. But if you don't, you're probably not going to get nothing. If you didn't even make it into the jail, you're probably not going to get nothing. If you lasted a week, you're probably going to get like $700, $800 on your last check, if that makes sense. So everybody gets paid something different. So I can't speak on nobody else. I can only speak on me.
I think I
got the $5,000.
Not anymore.
I got the 18 plus a week, and then I got like $10,000 when it was all said and done. And then with the canteen and stuff that they was giving me, I didn't spend all of my money on my canteen, so I came home with a few $100 from the canteen too.
Are they getting that money back? 10 out of 10. I think that I would have definitely done that, like if it was like the earlier seasons and they told me like, yo, you could go. But this is me as the person I am now. Now when season 2 or whatever early seasons was out, and if they had asked me, I would not have gone, because I was like, oh, like I'm still fairly small looking, but like at least I know, like God forbid I went in, like I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they not playing, but I'm not playing. I'm just saying that back in the day, it might have been over for me. Now, fighting chance. So, anyway, and I'm saying that for the money. I'm not saying that to be a tough guy. I'm saying that for, like, if somebody told me, yo, I'm going to give you, like, when this shit is done, excuse my language, when this shit is done, excuse my language again, you gonna end up with 20, somewhere from like 20 to 30 bands. I'm going for the 60. I'm going for the 60. I'm not going for 15 bands. I'm not going for 10 bands. I need like 20 to 30 bands. And I need to have it like right when I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I need to have that. So like when I'm inside, my family or whoever can visit me, I could tell them like, yo, like, use my card and go pay some bills. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not playing with that. So that's a good little chunk of change. We'll watch a little bit more of this video though. He said everybody ain't get paid the same, so
too. And I kind of ran the store low key while I was back there too, so that kind of helped a little bit. But yeah. So when you total all that up, you can get paid anywhere between 20 and 40 grand. So there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
In essence, some people got paid 5 grand because they just signed up for the program. Some people got paid 7 grand because they lasted a week. Some people got paid 9 grand because they lasted 2 weeks. Some people got paid 20 grand because they lasted half the time. Some people got paid almost 40 grand, like 39 and some change because they.
The last time I heard that wind noise, I thought it was like in my building. I was like, I tried not to make a face about it, but now I'm hearing it in the headphones. It's like, okay, good.
Lasted the entire time. So I'm just saying. That's how much we get paid, or I got paid. And then I think everybody's bonuses, the last check is different too. Like I said, that just depends on how long you lasted. And yeah, that's pretty much it, how long you lasted. So that is exactly how much we get paid for doing the TV show 60 Days In. Everything else, lies. I got paid 5 grand as soon as I signed the contract. They send that money to you. You spend that before you even go to jail. Hopefully you're paying your bills and stuff because you know you'll be gone for 60
exactly
days.
What I'm saying.
So once you get that 5 grand, and then you go to jail. Once you get to jail, again, you can't spend no money because you're in jail. You can't spend no money in jail besides the canteen. And then like I said previously, they're paying for that for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So all that money is just stacking up in your bank account. So 18.6 a week times however many weeks I was back there, and then you got to think about the interviews, that entire process. You're getting paid for all of that too. So before you even go to jail, when you're sitting in the hotel for 3 or 4 days, or however many days you have to wait before you actually go into the 60 days in, you're getting paid just sitting in the hotel room too, though. So think about that. And then you're getting like a per diem
I was
every
injured.
single day.
On.
I think what it was.
Hold on. I ain't getting paid to go to jail. He's talking. I was wondering, because I actually don't even know how it came across my screen. But basically, he was talking about how it's fraud, like how going on there is fraud. So then he was talking about it, and then I was wondering, like, yo, how much they be risking their life to, like, get the bread. So I found a video. He got a video about it. And, yeah, that's crazy. They make, like, 30, 40 racks to go in there for 60 days. That's crazy.
My per diem was like, what, $50, I think? I think it was either 50. I'm pretty sure it was $50, and I saved all that.
I have no interest in going on this show.
The rest. So you know me, I like saving money. So that's exactly how much we get paid for 60 days in, or I got paid. I can only speak on me. Again, most participants got paid around the same thing if they lasted the 60 days in. If they didn't last, they didn't get paid nothing. I'm just saying they got paid $5 grand.
I never thought that the shirt I wore to school one spring morning would lead to a federal lawsuit. But the reaction from the adults were...
we're going to go to 60
It is
days
fake,
it's fake
because of this one thing.
We got
and
the
I will
answer.
say this.
We got the
What's
answer.
going on, guys? My name is Dante. You may know me as Darius from season 7 of 60 Days In. And in this video, I'm going to tell you if 60 Days In is real or is it scripted. So I was on the show, and a lot of people ask me all the time, yo, is it fake? Is it scripted? Do they give you scripts? And I always tell them, number one, how can you fake jail? I know when you think about reality TV, we all know that the curtain has been unveiled. A lot of those shows are scripted. They set them up, they are staged. But when it comes to 60 Days In, I can honestly say that no, it was not staged. It was not scripted. But did we have lines that we had to say sometimes? No. Only time that ever came up is, let's say if I was in the interview room and they asked me a question and I might be stumbling on my words, they may give me some words suggestively to say or something like that. So I'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds better than what I was saying anyway, so I'll say it. But when it comes to like, we want you to go in the jail and we want you to start a fight, or we want you to go in jail and we want you to do this, no, none of that ever happened with me personally. But I have heard past participants say that producers have told them to go say some stuff or go do some stuff. That's never happened.
He said, I'm about to be a cop and just lock people up for the bread. People making jail jobs now. The way he wrote it is funnier though, but that's just... Yo, they make mad bread though, locking people up, bro. It's unfortunate, but like for real, like I don't want to be a cop, but I know they make mad bread locking people up. That's why being security is awesome. You get to just like body slam people and like take people out to the premises, and you get paid to do that. It's crazy. It's like the best thing. It's like you don't belong here. You get out and I get paid. That's it. It's great. Now I don't want to handcuff nobody. Not for the NYPD anyway. If I had to handcuff somebody, you know what I'm saying? If I had to handcuff somebody, I would handcuff somebody for like, you know what I'm saying, the Secret Service or something like that. Somewhere where hold on. Somewhere where we like end up taking people to like the back room, you know what I'm saying? Hit them with one of those. At my security job, they don't want physical contact. Yeah, no, we're not talking about that type of security job. We talking about the real risky security jobs where it's like you protecting like Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? When you protecting Ice Spice, you might have to get a physical. You might have to yank. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Or, you know, bro want to be a Vegas casino security. I actually have, not even to get personal, I have my, what is it called? I have my Vegas security license, actually. I forget what it's called. It's like your private investigator. You have to go through the private investigator. I have mine, actually. So shout out to Vegas, but yeah, that's lit. Shout out to Ice Spice.
Right. With me, the only case where that has happened, I was under the pandemic rules really where we had to have our mask on. So there was a time where I used to keep my mask on all the time, and I was asked to remove my mask. But we used to get in trouble for taking our mask off in the dorm. So it was like a process you have to go through. Do you want me to get in trouble for real with the COs? Or do you even want me to get sick? I'm not trying to go home to my baby with COVID or something like that. So I was kind of mad that they even asked me to take off my mask, but they wanted to hear what I was saying and see my mouth move so they can see exactly who was saying what. So they can see my mouth move? Even though the microphones in that jail was like top notch. There was times I was whispering, and then if you watch the TV, you can hear what I'm saying clearly. Like there was a time that me and Carlos was in the shower, pause or whatever you're supposed to say, but there was a scene where we were in the shower and I asked him if he was a participant, basically by asking him about the signal, about if he had a headache or not. And that was low, but the camera heard all of that, which was crazy. I thought that was wild, man. There's a lot of...
All right, so 60 Days In is fake, all right? Some of it's fake, some of it's not. Yo, give me a topic. You should make those defense videos. What defense videos? Yo, stay in the chat, bro. Give me a topic though. Give me a topic. What to change it? All right, so this is 60 Days In. That was, what page was that? Prison, the Prophet, Life. That was Dante, aka Darius. Like that security guy, aka Darius, from season 7 of 60 Days In, and he was just explaining how it's putting people in danger. He's basically saying, let's just run us up. I'm gonna start doing these little run-ups at the end of my videos. He's just basically saying that since it's fraud now because they keep showing all the cameras. Excuse me, all the inmates aren't dumb. Ooh, those heroes are finally kicking. The inmates aren't dumb, and the guards even be setting people up. And he said, because we was nosy, he practically... What kind of topic is that, bro? You gave me general. Bro said some very general topics. So, so he basically said he got paid around like 30 to 40 bands for doing that for 60 days. You get the bread while you in there. You get your commissary money or whatever they call a canteen. I don't know if that's the same thing, but you get that when you get out. So he ended up ultimately with like 30 to 40 bands, and 60 Days In is fake. And season 10 is coming out, and then, alright, that's it. So make sure, you know, if you want to go on 60 Days In, you go and you make sure you run at least like 30 to 40 bands. I can't watch that on Twitch. But anyway, you already know it is Osiris Lourde. Thank the Lord. And LourdesGetShot.nyc, LourdesGetShot.com. Make sure you follow me on Twitch and YouTube, as well as Discord and TikTok. I gotta get used to saying that. I just got those things. The Lord loves you on all of those platforms. Shout out to Steve's the Alien, and shout out to Prison to Profit Life. Make sure you sign up for his thing. Yeah.